After that, we made another one, which is a taxpayer chicken. Is a stuffed chicken. You have a full chicken breast, which you try to stuff with a little bit of spinach, fresh spinach. You saute it in a fry pan, and ricotta cheese, which you mix with it and season it. Now you stuff your chicken with the ricotta cheese and the spinach. Push it inside and now put it in the grill. Grill it to perfection. When I say perfection, not too dry. Let it be juicy. Even when it come out, you cut it into three. It's going to be really amazing and lovely. And try it. We'll serve it with a little bit of vegetables, steamed veg, or the vegetable you have in the house, depending on the veg you have. But I prefer broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, and zucchini, which is so good. You know you are eating very healthy. And a little bit of carrot puree. Again, carrot puree is going to give me the flavor when you are the color when you are plating. When you cut the chicken breast, the stuffed chicken breast, put it on the plate. It's going to look amazing because of the carrot puree, because it's giving the color which is there. After that, we go to a signature burger, which we created. And the first day I did that burger in Abuja, the owner was saying, "Oh, this burger is really crazy. It's really crazy burger." He was joking about it and say, "Oh, if you get your girlfriend or your wife which finish this burger, please don't marry her." It was a joke anyway, but the burger is really big. We use 400 grams of minced meat. 400 grams of minced meat. We divide it into two. The one that we have in down is 250 grams, and the one we put up is 150 grams. We season it well, marinate it, and grill it to perfection. And we have our very lovely and giant burger bread, which we get from a store. The burger bread, now instead of cutting into two, we cut it into three. When you cut the burger bread into three, directly after you grill, we made our homemade sauce, which is some secret ingredients which we use, and now we put a little bit of butter on the bread, grill them on the grill or plancha to make it a little bit crispy. We have our cucumber, which we cut. We have our tomato, which we cut. We have our lettuce, which we cut, and we also have our salad, which we also made a little bit of green salad to go with it. Instead of French fries, we use a sweet potato fries, because we just want to try make it with sweet potato fries to just make it go well and it can be good. So after that, we just mount it and put the 250 grams on the first layer. After I put the lettuce, put the 250 grams on the first layer, arrange it a little bit of our cucumber, and so on and so for the second layer, we put the 150 grams on it, and now we cover it up and put cheese on it and pass it a little bit on aslamanda so the cheese can melt. Now we put the pate on it, and we serve it with we have green salad, and we also have the zucchini fries that goes with it, and of course with our homemade signature sauce. Now we go to dessert. We have two desserts which we served that day. One of them was a combination of zobo red wine poached pear. Zobo. Why we use zobo is because we feel like, okay, zobo already, because we want the reddish to just enter into the pear. So we use zobo. We were thinking about, okay, how many wine are we going to use so that it will be longer on the fire? So we try to reduce the cost. At the same time, we added zobo to the red wine and steam it, boil it for a very longer time to get the reddish color, and we put our pear inside and poach it for nothing less than 30 minutes, depending on the pear, because it could be some hard pear which will be longer. So 30 minutes maximum. And when you want to see if the pear is okay, just try to use a toothpick to pick inside a little bit. If you come out without holding it, the pear is fine and you are ready to go. But before that, when you are putting your zobo and putting your zobo and red wine on fire, you have to add a little bit of cinnamon powder. You have to add a little bit of sugar to it. When the longer it's staying there is cooking, it will be caramelizing by itself. And the same sauce, you can use it as well as garnish. The same sauce. So when you are using, when it's time to plate, you get your plate, put your pear inside, and the same sauce, the same juice, his own juice, you now pour it a little bit on the pear so the pear can be shining, and you allow it to cool. And now get a scoop of ice cream, depending on the ice cream you want. A scoop of ice cream. It could be homemade ice cream. It could be ice cream you get from the shops, depending on the ice cream you want. And plate it and drizzle the sauce on it to serve it. Is really good, and you will really like it as well. The last dessert we have on the list is fruit salad champagne jelly. What we call fruit salad champagne jelly is we have a fruit salad with seasonal fruit, depending on the fruit we have. But for sure, if you want to make it rich and this, you have to get at least grape, green and red, and try to get other fruit you can get in the store. You get a champagne as well, depending on the champagne you want to use, but you get a champagne as well. With the champagne which we are going to use, a little bit of mint leaf, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of Sprite, and mix them together. A little bit of gelatin is again. The gelatin is going to make it a little bit thick so that it will not be running too much. So depending on what you really want, and you mix them, soak them inside the juice of the champagne, the Sprite, of the sugar, everything, the mint leaf which you chop, and soak them inside. Allow them to rest inside for not less than 30 minutes before you pass it out. When you are ready to serve, you put it in a very lovely coupe. What we call coupe, and this in all those glasses that you can put a fruit salad inside, lovely, and garnish it with your mint leaf, and serve it very cold. Trust me, you are going to love it. It's one of the fast selling desserts in the 355 group. Just ask them the fruit salad champagne jelly and you will not regret it. The last one on the list is our beef tequila. We came up with this idea of instead of doing shredded beef, instead of doing shredded, why not do something with tequila? What we did is the same ingredient, but we twisted it. We have red kidney beans inside. The red kidney beans is changing the dimension. And you have your green pepper, red pepper, onions, which is try to saute, and your beef fillet, with lovely fillet tender, which you are going to also saute it, all of them together. And now pour your red kidney beans inside, and we really need the tequila. That is scope. The tequila, we really need the tequila. The tequila will be on it, and when you put the tequila on it, you just try to re-season it again with all the seasoning you have, garlic, ginger, all the seasoning you have in the kitchen for sure, to make it perfect, to make it look really good and nice. You pass it, you now plate it. When you are plating it, another twist which we added was, before it goes to the table, or while it is on the table, you put a little bit of tequila on it again and light it up so that you flambe in front of your guests. That is the beauty, and that goes with herb rice, strictly herb rice, which you can go with, but depending on the customer, depending on the guests you are meeting that day, could say I want it with another thing, so you can say no to them. Those are the 11 dishes we created for 355 group, Lagos, Abuja, Ghana, Liberia. Thank guys for watching, and keep on watching Plug TV live, and make sure you subscribe for more updates, please.
Hi, my name is Nara Ozim. I am a makeup artist, brand influencer, and I am the assistant chef for today for 355's new menu. I assisted Chef Bien. The experience was different. You know, usually I cook in my own kitchen, and being in the kitchen of a restaurant was mind-blowing, seeing how they work, the speed, the creativity, the attention to detail in, you know, presenting the food. It was amazing.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Samantha Mahmood once again. This is Plugtv Live. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on all social media platforms at Plugtv Live. Until next time, goodbye.